Okay, this is the HVAC indoor air handler. Alright, got some unidentified organic substance going here. What do we got? Let's just kind of start with the furnace, and then we'll go to the cooling, and then we'll go to the ventilation. How about that? Kind of the same order as the report. I don't usually get caught being so organized. Okay, for the furnace, indoor air handler, we do not see a care and use manual. The gas line coming to the furnace does not have a sediment trap. The gas line flexible gas line coming into the furnace improperly, the connector enters the cabinet. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, we got rust inside of here. We got rust on our valve. It's supposed to be stubbed out solid. Our junction box cover is missing. There's the data plate right there, but we learned that this unit is like 25 years old. How old is this thing? I think we learned that it's 28 years old. This equipment lasts about 14. It's good that it's lasted this long. That's good. It's commendable. But it's, you know, if it fails tomorrow, nobody's going to be surprised. It's already done just about everything you would expect it to do. Doesn't have a care and use manual. Okay, then the furnace, that's the makeup air vent right there. It's clogged. It's clogged with insulation. It's got a screen on it as well. I do not see any combustible air. I'm assuming it's coming around the door. Got just a little bit of what? There's supposed to be some insulation there. That's not going to work. So what happens is when you got the air return this close to the furnace spills carbon monoxide out. It gets sucked in through this vent, or even smoke. It gets sucked in through this vent and then broadcast throughout the structure. So this door should be sealed up tight. And we're missing our striker plate right there for the door. The door should be sealed up tight, and this closet should be properly ventilated. And it should have a care and use manual. You shouldn't have an open junction box, and you shouldn't have all this rust inside of it. It'd be nice if it wasn't so old. The gas line should have been stubbed out. The gas connector should have been stubbed out. You should have had a sediment trap. Moving on to the air conditioning system, we do not have a secondary drain line or a safety switch. We do not. All we have is one primary drain. One primary drain right here. Shallow P-trap that's not insulated. What else about it can you tell us? It's 28 years old. It lasts about 14. So we got all this unidentified organic substance over here growing down it, and all this growth and stuff. So we learned about the indoor air handler. What did we learn about the evaporator coils? We learned that it's 28 years old. We learned that we've got unidentified organic substance. We learned that we do not have a secondary drain line or a safety switch. We learned that our evaporator coil drain line has got a shallow P-trap. Some manufacturers are okay with this. Not all of them. Not all of them. We learned that that P-trap's not insulated. The P-trap's not insulated. Let's go to the venting. It kind of goes the same thing. The return air is too close to the furnace. There's a little bit of redundancy here. Alright. Also, by today's standards, this pan, okay, this plenum, return air plenum, would be lined. It'd be a galvanized or a code-approved plastic liner. It'd be nicer if it had a safety switch in that, but that's not required. But by today's standards, this return air plenum does not meet today's energy standards. We know that we got a 20 by 25 by 1 air filter. The cap is missing, so it's leaking air around it. And trust me on this, that guy's dirty. We got a dirty air filter. 25 by 1 right there. So that's what we learned.